good now.
I need the stand because I talk with my hands. Wow. What a treat this is to be a part of something so revolutionary. No, seriously. I have attended many conferences, retreats, and workshops, but Empowerography Live, now this one lands differently for me, and I'm going to tell you why. But first, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Leanne, an incarnated soul who has played many roles, taken on many titles, and has lived through a roller coaster of human experiences, just like each and every one of you. My great awakening happened just over 20 years ago when I was struck by a double-decker bus while walking the streets of London, England. Yes, you heard it correctly. I stepped straight in front of a giant red moving vehicle, survived a skull fracture, and walked out of the hospital 3 days later, only to lose a patch of hair. This was my first near-death experience. And I say my first because my quest to purpose has definitely brought in many more. Flash forward to about a month ago, when I discovered a DM from Empowerography that had landed in my Instagram inbox. Now, normally, I wouldn't hesitate to open a message from Brad. But after remembering a vision I had back in November, I decided to play the avoidant for a few days. Can any of you relate to this? A classic response from the ultra-protective and ultra-controlling ego. I knew this pattern all too well, and after some persistent nudges from my higher self, I went back to the message and opened it, knowing full well I was about to be hit with yet another small death. So I gave my ego a good check and then went through the steps of breaking down all my internal and external blocks. I first reached out to one of my destiny helpers who was able to mirror back all the unbiased reflections that I needed to see. Then I contacted my parents to make sure they'd be available to watch my girls for the weekend. After all signs were pointing yes, I was hit with a projected energetic missile of generational doubt. It came from my father, who wanted to spare me any possible future disappointment. All well intended, but nonetheless, it stung, and my frequency dropped. So I took a deep breath, and then reminded myself, the future hasn't been created yet. And it wasn't in my best interest to play into the illusions of all that could go wrong. Instead, I went to my higher self and listened to some of my recorded social media posts, my early April social media posts, to reattune me to my high vibration and realign me to my purpose, which is to lead authentically through example. Feeling recharged and realigned, I called my parents and we dissolved some more fears together. This, my friends, is the pathway to ascension. The dissolution of limitations that have been imprinted on us by our past. You see, I should have been elated by the opportunity of this public speaking opportunity, but no. And I'm repeating myself again, and I am in a loop. All right. We dissolved the feelers together, and then that's when the real work began. As Einstein stated, energy can't be created or destroyed, only transferred or transformed. And being well versed in the, oh my goodness. See, there you have it.
Yeah, breathe. It's okay.
I'm truly going through a near-death experience. And I'm living this with you all. And this is why I'm so grateful to be able to do this with Empowerography. From my heart, I really, really appreciate that. So I'm going to take a deep breath. Spirit come through. Give my ego a good check. And I proceed to go through the steps of breaking down all my internal barriers. And with the help of all your reflection, I'm able to do that. Thank you. Now comes the real work. As Einstein stated, energy cannot be created or transformed, or destroyed, only transferred or transformed. And being well versed in the law of karmic entanglement, I wasn't about to be consciously responsible for transferring any low vibrational energy, which can look like in the form of creating excuses and then putting blame on another. No, I'm not going to do that. So what do I have left to do? To alchemize the energy and create the experience needed for that part of my ego to be dead and gone. And that's what I'm doing right now with you all. Creating the experience needed for my ego, for those old narratives to no longer be true. Because words are just words. The real magic is held in the energy behind our words. If you think it's not possible for yourself, then this is the agreement you're making with the universe. And that is the experience that you're going to create for yourself. And if you think it is possible for yourself, but underneath it all is the energy of doubt, then you will create the same outcome. I'm releasing all that doubt because I need to lead authentically through example. Our reality is a reflection of the energy we are putting out. This is what I've learned karma to be. It's not a simple tit for tat, but works more like a boomerang of energy, with the exception of when it gets transferred or transformed. If you want to transform your life, you must consistently project frequencies in the vibration of the reality you want to create. You cannot lie to the universe, so don't lie to yourself. Instead, reflect on this truth. We are all powerful manifestors. We are all already highly skilled manifestors. It's just that not many of us are fully aware of it. And I'm about to go in another loop, because this is what we do. We keep recreating it, and I keep letting go of the doubt, and I'm living through the experience right now in front of you all. Come through, Spirit. This is crazy. Drawing a big blank. Are any of you familiar with the verse, "Many are called, but few are chosen"? Why is that? It's not that some people are more special than others. No. The realms to higher dimensions are available and accessible to us all. It's just that not every one of us is ready to fully look at themselves and let go of the who that they think they are. Right now, I'm letting go of Leanne, the woman who needs to perform. And I'm asking asking my high self to come through. I'm showing the world that I can be vulnerable and get through hard things. And I'm asking everyone to do the same. And yes, existential transformation can be scary, but it can also be an adventure. So see it as this, with lessons to learn, levels to pass. I'm doing that right now, I'm passing one. And superpowers to win. This is your story of the Phoenix Rising. Every step of your journey is just as important as the next. Not one should be overlooked or underappreciated. Every step of your journey holds tremendous impact. Don't ever underestimate this. You are defining what it is to be an evolving human. And then creating space for others to join you in the realm of integral society and dharma, which in my opinion is the real high society. So let this be your invitation to raise the bar, to fully commit to your personal evolution, to consciously and actively participate in the evolution of humanity. This is your life. Challenge it. Have it be messy. Have it be inspirational. Have it be full of ups and downs until one day you just self-actualize into something new. And then don't stop there. Keep going. Keep expanding. Keep rising. Because as we rise, the world rises with us. So what's it going to be? Where is the love, the love, the love? Come on, rise up.
Get up.
Stand up.
Get up.
The universe's language of communication is frequency. Say it with your chest. Lead with your heart. And answer these questions. Are you ready?
Yes. Yes.
Where is the love, the love? Are you ready?
Yes.
To fully commit to your personal evolution?
Yes.
To break through the fears and limitations?
Yes.
To help Mama Gaia?
Yes.
To experience what true freedom is?
Yes.
And anchor in heaven on earth?
Yes.
Woo! I fucking love you. Thank you. It is done. From the depths of my soul, thank you for sharing in this very real and relatable ego death. She's gone, baby. How fucking brave.
Yes. Yep.
Right?
Amazing.
Honestly. I mean, you got hit by a bus, but you just hit us with a spiritual bus. Like, honestly, no, because the bravery it takes to stand here and to be like, I'm having a moment. I can't find my words, and I'm waiting for spirit to come through me, and for you to hold the space for yourself and encourage us to hold the space is probably one of the most incredible experiences I've ever been through. Because you are pure light. You can feel it in every part of you. And for you to stand up here and to do that, and to make it okay for all of us,
on any level, to show up no matter what it looks like, you're a gift.
Amazing. Amazing, amazing. Does anybody have any questions for the lovely Leanne?
And if not, I actually would like to share something.
Sure.
The law of karmic entanglement was something that came through during a long period of isolation. And that was truly a special time for me because that's when I really connected to spirit. And I want to bring this to our attention because this is why we're stuck in 3D. So the law of karmic entanglement, well, first of all, is everyone familiar with why do good things happen to bad people and why do bad things happen to good people? The law of karmic entanglement explains why that is. As I said before, the language of communication of the universe is frequency. So if we keep making these agreements, either consciously or unconsciously, or by way of transference to a source that is held in the same vibration of the energy that was projected, then the universe sees it as balanced, even though it is morally unbalanced. So the real message in my speech is that if we are going to elevate this planet, we need to learn alchemy and practice it over and over because transferring it is fucking us up. Wake up. Become an alchemist. This is how we are going to evolve this planet. It's up to us to transform it. So I'm asking you to really take responsibility for the energy that you are putting out into this planet. Yes, you may be sad at times. Work through it and alchemize it and find meaning, as you said earlier, so that you can hold it into something beyond that, beyond the ego, beyond who we think we are. Because we are pure love. We are source intelligence. Own your power. And then hold space for others to do the same.